Greetings, YouTube. I am getting ready for a wedding. You can't see off camera, but my date is in the same room. She's never seen me perform on camera, which sounds like I'm a prostitute, but it is indeed big steaks, not to be confused with medium rare steaks. So, it is in the spirit of big steaks that we talk about the offer that just hit the game 1 minute and 6 seconds ago, where you free-to-play players that always complain that the mastery specials are only for those who spend cash, and get ready to flip out because the phone is flipped around. There we go. You are in luck because we're going to do some math today. Although, thank God I am not a math professor. That would be awful for everyone involved. So, 3 mastery cores that are the carb cores and 4 stony masteries. And let's just go straight to, what's up 10 hours ago, Alliance Quest? Let's go straight to the math on this, because here's the deal. Normally, 4 stony masteries, 536 units. And then the 3 carbs are really, so we're adding 536. This is where the deal just gets ridiculous. 1,650 units for 3 carb mastery cores by itself. Now, of course, free-to-play players, you don't get the only discount we see every week in the Black ISO store because you're not spending $10 a month. So this is going to be completely irrelevant to even bring up. But for those of you who can, sometimes you say, Prof, you forget to mention this, and I do, so I need to mention it now, that you can get 500 units, 1 per week, of the carb mastery course. Maybe it's 1 every 2 weeks, but probably 1 every week. I've never bought it, so I don't know. But 1 per week allows you the opportunity to save a little bit. I mean, that's a 50 unit sale. That's almost not worth bringing up. So compare that to today, and it almost becomes laughable, especially for people who don't have to spend $10 a month. I mean, that really adds up. So 3 carb mastery cores by themselves, 1,650 units. So that's like getting 650 units off, plus 4 free stony mastery cores, plus a pathetic amount of gold. 200,000 is $20 worth of gold, which we know 1,000 units is technically about $35 to $40 worth of units. Of course, you could spend $30 on units and still not get this. Now, here's what's really cool, is that this used to be about $30 cash, and so the price of units was about $2,000 when they first came out of this instead of $1,000, so it's a 50% off discount from what we saw when this first came into the game for free-to-play players about 2 years ago. With that being said, you need to target a specific mastery with this that you're looking to upgrade. If you think you're going to go do suicide masteries at some point, or you're going to do any kind of utility specials, let's pull up the mastery course. If this is going to be a long-term investment and you have the units, this is the best thing you can spend your units on because it's guaranteed value. There's no RNG involved. There's no gamble involved. Once you spend it, you've got it. Now, we'll take a few units to get it back if you reset your masteries, but you don't have to do that until you reset them. And even when you do, it's pennies on the dollar compared to what it takes to initially unlock them. So let's say that you want to expand to Petrify or Pacify, let's say for defensive sakes. You finally want to get yourself some literal willpower. Well, it's going to be costly. And this is the time to do it if you've got the units. Now, if you have to spend cash to get the units, that's a different discussion altogether. It's actually a little bit more expensive today to spend the cash to get the units than it would be if you just waited to spend the cash another day. But then again, we only see this offer about twice a year, and there's no guarantee when it pops up. Today is Saturday, February 19th. It's as random day as any for this offer to hit the game. Free-to-play players, this is an A-plus opportunity for you. I would dare to say, on average, this might only happen with units once a year. So if you don't spend your units today, you snooze, you lose. Now, if you don't have any masteries to unlock and you don't think that you're going to, save the units for something like Rank Up Materials or 6 Stones, which continue to be one of the rarest, if not the rarest item to be in the game. But other than that, it's hard to imagine a better offer for people who don't have cash to spend. Maybe you're a high school student, maybe you're a broke college student, maybe you're just somebody with a family that wants to limit your budget, which I think is a really responsible thing to do in life. You need to take advantage of this if you've got an arena grinding opportunity. In a perfect world, this wouldn't be 24 hours or you're done. This would be 48 hours. You'd have the week to grind the arena and you'd save up units. But the reason why it's 24 hours limited time offers are, of course, is so that you have to spend cash. So free to play. This is that rare once a year A+ Prof Hoff stamp approved offer. If you're spending cash on it, I give it like a B-. I think there's a better offer to wait. We just don't know when that's going to be. Either way, happy Saturday to everyone. Everyone, happy wedding day. Happy day. My date's staring at me. Learning about Mastery Cores probably sounds like I'm speaking gibberish because if you don't play this game, I basically am. Have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, I appreciate the support of the channel.